I didn't even know. My mother just took me for the audition of Black, and she didn't tell me. So my mum was very, very particular. Like I used to get a lot of offers as a child actor, which she didn't.
After you did Sangharsh.
After I did Sangharsh, you know, as a thing, I got a lot of these offers. My mom said no, like we did it as a one-off thing, but she didn't want me to be a child actor. She said, you know, you live, you study, you have a life, and we will get into acting later. Yeah, I was always very clear I wanted to be an actor. I was like, we'll see. This was one I think she wanted me only to do because of the audition. Because she said, you know, like let's start auditioning, and of course it's Sanjay Leela Bhansali. So if you work with him, whatever it is, you have that experience.
Yeah, you won't just be a child actor.
Yeah, exactly. Like you will be represented in a totally different way. So I didn't even know I was going for this audition of Black. She just took me for, she said, we are going for an audition. And I went, and then when we were literally entering the gate, I remember it's the building that he's still staying in, Magnum Opus. How ironical that his building is also called Magnum Opus. So we entered the building, and she was speaking to the watchman, and she said, Sanjay Leela Bhansali ke ghar pe jana. And I was like, like my jaw literally dropped because I didn't know, and she purposely didn't tell me because she knew I would get very nervous.
Oh, you were a fangirl on basis of what? What did you see?
On his movies, how?
Oh, which ones? Like was there some movie that you were constantly watching? Like
I think
Hum Dil Dil Ko Sanam? Okay, right.
Khamoshi I must have seen much later on. It's a very, you know, nuanced film, but I was in love with Hum Dil. I mean, I don't know at that time which films I had seen, but I had seen enough to
Right, you knew him.
Be a fan.
Right, which is unusual for a child. To know that directors' names and for the jaws to drop.
Yeah. So I jaw dropped, went in, met him, instant connect, instant connect. Like just I don't know how, whatever it was instant. And so he said no. He auditioned me for Black. I don't know what audition I did, but he said no. This girl's going to be a heroine. We have to make different film with her. So then he came up with this Balika Vadhu concept. We did costume rehearsals.
Oh well, he was in.
Maybe it was already there. I don't know, but isko lete hai, wo wala idea aa gaya. So we did costume rehearsals. We did danced on Dola Re Dola and all of that. Like all of this has happened. And imagine Ranbir was in the office throughout this. We've done a photo shoot where my head was on his shoulder. Everything has happened. Ghoom fir ke, I don't know what happened. I went back to school. You know, sir decided not to make the film. But then that wo mere dil mein, like that keeda got stuck. That one day I have to work with him. So when I joined the movies, the understanding was Sanjay Leela Bhansali works with the actors at their prime. When they're at their prime, he works with them. You know, like that was that.
That's the aura, no?
That aura. Yeah. So I was like, oh, I'll reach my prime one day, and one day I will get to work with him. So yeah, when it happened, it was like a dream come true. And actually, it started like break a leg na situation, because we started to do a film called Inshallah, which never happened.
With Salman,
right. Which never happened, which got shelved. Which I was like, what the hell? Like my dream is just happening, was just coming true, and it's now cancelled. And then he came to me with Gangubai, and then that's what I talk about when you speak about the factors of like luck and destiny. Like had it not been for the film getting shelved, maybe Gangubai would have never come my way.
Do you have something like this? Do you have like stuff that, did you have it before that by 30 you'll be married with a child or things like that?
Contrary to the character in the movie, I actually have no such thing. I don't have a list. I've never had a plan. I in fact used to think I'll get married very late. I'll do like, you know, I don't want to get married. You know, like I was one of those young girls who didn't really talk about marriage much. But it's totally different when you fall deeply in love and you also feel like, okay, no, you want to start that life, that next point of your life, you want to get into that. That happened very naturally with Ranbir. I don't know why, it just happened. It just felt like, no, I want to start that life with him. And you actually you feel like you waited long enough. Strangely, when you reach that kind of emotion with that person, you feel like, oh God, I've already wasted so much time. I want to now begin that journey of my life with this person. So after working for so many years, and I'm not like feeling like my work will stop, pause or change. I will continue to work. You know, till the very end. I'm working even now and I will continue to work. But that section and part of your life is something that you have to give your time to and energy to. It was not going to happen by itself. So it naturally happened that I wanted to do that. And we wanted to do that. Let's put it that way.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.